So I'm about to get into Karamo, however you pronounce his name. Anyway, guy wants a paternity test on his son. So let's get into that. All right.
What was going through your mind when you saw this other man behind the wheel of your car?
Uh, I was angry, and I was like,
Yeah, point blank.
yeah.
Yeah. Was he just dropping her off at work?
No, he had, I guess she had took the car and went and picked him up from his house. Then she went to work to clock in, and then they went out afterwards. Like,
Got it. And so sometime in between then, they wrecked your car.
yeah, coming back from going out.
Coming back and going out. What did she say when you asked her?
She said she did it.
She said she did it.
Yeah,
Because of course she was going to admit this.
yeah.
So did pieces of the truth ever come out?
A coworker started to like drop hints. He's like, you should check the. He's like, you should check and see.
One of her
what happened."
coworkers or your coworkers?
We were working at the same place.
Oh.
So he said, you should check those cameras. Get him to check the cameras.
Mm.
So when we checked the cameras, ended up seeing her pull up, but she didn't get out the driver's side. She got the passenger side. So I couldn't see who was in the driver's side first. And then she leaves. She clocked in and she left. And then she came back like 3.5 hours later, and the car is like just wobbling. So he pulls in, and that's when you see a guy get out the.
Wait, so she had somebody else driving her nigga car? And he wrecked the car? This is some cat shit. God damn.
driver's seat, and she get out the passenger seat.
Mm. Is this the first time she's done something like this?
No,
No.
no.
It's
Is
not
that
the
video
first
for 5
time?
years?
Yeah.
And in the 5 years, what else has she done?
She had a bartender job, and when she was bartending, she just kept going out with her friends, and she'd be like make arguments up in order to be able to go out. And one day I had went out and I looked at the bar. She's standing outside the bar talking to a guy. It was like right before her birthday. So then she left for right before her birthday. She was gone for like a weekend. 3 days after her birthday, she took a pregnancy test and it came up pregnant.
Got it. So
Yeah.
do you think that this baby might not be yours?
I was waiting for some more prominent features of mine to develop in the baby, but I don't see not my personal features in it, but I could see.
In my opinion, the baby looked just like him. I don't know. If that's the mother, and he's the alleged father, the baby looked like him. Men, oh my God.
I could see.
What happened? What upset you the most about what he said?
About my son.
About your son?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What about it?
That he said he's on his.
Mhm.
And it's like, how I cheat on you and have all this time to cheat when I'm helping you take care of your kids because your baby's mother can't do it.
Mm. So you're saying that you don't go out partying like the way he says that you do?
No.
Okay.
I go out and I have fun, but there's a difference between going out and going out and having fun and being a whore.
So you're saying when you go out, you come straight home?
No, I come home at like 6 a.m. That's what time the after hours close. Like,
6 in the morning? I guess.
you know what I mean? Like, if you're going out to the club and
You
it's
come
an
home at
after
6 a.m.?
hours. Yeah, it's an after hours.
Mm-hmm.
But 6
No one
a.m.
goes, no one parties at 9 p.m. We all leave at 1, come home at 6.
6
You know
a.m.
what I mean? Yeah, 6 a.m.
Where
Just
you,
like how
where you live at?
Where do I live? In Pittsburgh.
You live
Just
in
like
Pittsburgh?
how when you come home after you're done bitches for paying for, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Dang. Is that true? Is that true?
That's a big accusation. You're saying that he is cheating on you and pays for sex?
Yeah, he does.
Is that true?
I cheated back.
You cheated back.
He came out there making it everything was her fault. She ain't nothing but a cheater. And Lord, you out there paying prostitutes. You paying prostitutes. Oh my gosh, dude. Why didn't you tell on yourself too?
Yeah, from the times that I would catch her or find out stuff, I would try to get my get back.
Got it. But
Wait a minute. She go out and cheat on you, so you think your get back is paying prostitutes? Oh Lord, this is some backward shit.
but let me be clear. So I know earlier we talked. So you said you didn't know if she actually had sex, or you just knew that she was with the guy in the car. Did you actually know that she cheated? Did you confess to cheating?
After the fact.
You did. So after the fact, you confessed to cheating?
Yeah.
At first it wasn't. She said, "What? No, we ain't do nothing. I was just talking to somebody." That's what it
After the
was.
fact, he was getting his information from somebody he was trying to sleep with and take her to hotels.
Mm.
That's why she ratted, so she can have relations with him.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't get that information from her.
But you were trying to have sex with her.
Yeah,
After
the
I
messages was
got
in
the
his phone.
information.
Mm.
After
I want to
got
take
the
you to a
information-
telly. You look so good.
Yeah. That was after I got the information.
They both cheaters. They both cheaters and they both know about it. It's just, this is ridiculous. I don't even think they need to be together at this point. I don't even think I want baby to be his at this point, because this is some foolishness. You cheat and I'm going to go cheat. I cheat and then you go cheat. Damn, is the baby his? This is tragic.
So what is
It
your
was
version of the
before
car
that.
story? Because I heard his version of the
My
car
version,
story.
I asked him for the car. I drive to where I'm going, to my location. Yeah, it was raining. I let the dude drive. He takes me to work. I clock in. I do what I'm supposed to do at work first, and then I'll
Why do you let another
afterwards.
dude drive your man's car?
Why would I let another man drive my man's car?
Facts. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. That is crazy.
Why would my man have relations with my best friend after I was going through postpartum depression? That's why.
It wasn't after. I slept with her while you were going out to that club.
You
staying out
slept
till
with her
6
while
a.m.
I was pregnant.
No.
Yeah, you did.
What?
Yeah,
No,
you
you
did.
were going
And
out to
then
that
she
club.
only slept with you because she didn't want nobody else sleeping with you. Y'all was making it as if y'all was family.
She made it seem like that, but she
You
told
made
you
it
that
seem as
story.
if y'all was family, mister.
No,
She
but
opened
whenever-
up the door with her robe on and I came right in. You know what I mean? Type things. And I'm like, that's corny. That's lame. That's lame behavior. Like, how are you going to sit here and act as if you love somebody and you don't?
So
Baby, hell, you was cheating too. How you gonna act like you love somebody and you don't? I mean, both of y'all cheaters. Oh, God, this is ridiculous.
Caleb, you started cheating first.
Yes. Lies.
No.
Caleb been cheating.
No.
Caleb been cheating.
No.
Caleb goes on sites. Caleb pays for a vagina for another female. Caleb do all types of stuff and say, oh, I use protection. That's what I'm supposed to do. Mind you, I'm big pregnant. Home.
Caleb, so you've been together for 5 years. Is this
Yeah,
true?
we've been together for
Yeah,
5
we've been together.
When did you start cheating?
Off the rip, when we first started talking, I gave her 2 weeks. I said, look, you got 2 weeks to get your hose.
Wait a minute. Then he just asked him when did he start cheating, and he done flipped it and said, I gave her 2 weeks. Like, what? Answer the damn question.
Out of your phone, all that type of stuff out your phone, and then we could, because I know that you can't just cut off your hose that quick.
Yeah, you can.
It's not that easy all
Yeah,
the
you
time.
can. Yeah,
So-
you can.
I gave her a 2 week grace period. You know what I mean? Because I met.
And so what did you do with that 2 weeks? Were you still engaged?
No, I
with-
wasn't. We were both recently released from incarceration, so
What? They on the wrong damn show. They are on the wrong damn show. They need to be on Love After Lockup. Y'all both was incarcerated. This is getting more crazier. This is crazy. Oh, Lord.
I was like, all right, I'll wait. You know, like I'll give you this 2 weeks. So I was looking for something that we could do real, because like we was hanging out, and at first it was just gonna be for play. But then I started to catch feelings, and I said, hey, look, I'm catching feelings. I don't want to, you know what I mean, do it like this no more. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Like, we could do something else, whatever. But she was like, no, I do want to try. Like, and I was like, all right, cool. But through all that, I gave her that 2 weeks, right? And thought we was cool. So then I checked her phone eventually, because we're, like, being this honest couple and giving each other phones. Man.
How they say phone. I mean, like,
was not true. She was still cheating. And then, even right now,
Were you
like,
still cheating?
Yeah, so is he with his biggest one.
no, I wasn't.
Does it bother you that he thinks your son isn't yours?
Yeah, it bothers the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't give me no reason
Someone in
to
my audience
doubt
says it
you,
doesn't seem like it. I agree. They said it doesn't seem like it really bothers you that it.
It seems like the cheating don't bother neither one of them. I mean, he might as well be in an open relationship. Only thing they doing is cheating. Both of them. Both of them.
It
He says
bothers me
it.
terribly.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we tried for years to have a child, and we couldn't because I had a lot of scar tissue. So, you know, we bought these products, and we're using them to try to conceive a child. I conceive a child. I find out I'm pregnant on my father's death day. Not 3 days after my birthday, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing like that. And then I come downstairs with the test, and he's like, so who's the dad? And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
You did that?
I probably did.
that's not probably, you did.
I probably did.
And you guys are engaged, right?
Yes,
Okay.
no.
Do you ever tell him you don't love him? Do you ever tell him you don't love him?
Yes.
You tell him all the time you don't love him.
Yes.
Yes.
But why do you say that?
Well,
And then
why don't I
say,
want to be with him?
yeah, why do you say I don't love you and I don't want to be with you? But
This is not a healthy relationship at all. It didn't even start off as a healthy relationship. You know those relationships, you get together, the first 6 months, everybody, both of you are angels. He is so sweet. She is so sweet to me. And then these motherfuckers started off fucked up. He started off fucked up. Cheating, hell, first incarceration and then get together. Y'all on the wrong show. Like I said, they on the wrong damn show.
then stay.
Because I'm doing it more for the children's sake.
His
As well.
children from the other relationship.
Yes,
Now,
when you
this-
grow a bond with the child, why would you want to break that bond when you've been with them since they were like this?
Well,
You know what I mean? Like, that's sad.
Some of y'all can clap to that. I have different opinions on that.
That's lame.
I have different opinions on that
That's
because
lame.
I believe that if the parent isn't healthy, then that's the reason why you're on every play and they say
That exactly. Exactly. And they didn't start off healthy at all. So it doesn't even matter if they break up right the hell now. They might be better off split up somewhere, separate ways, honey, far, far away, because this is not healthy at all. 5 years of it? Ew, no.
make sure you put your mask on first, because if
Right.
the parent isn't healthy, you might have a bond with them, but all you're doing is not passing on unhealthy behavior to a child.
Absolutely.
It's better to say to the child, I'm going to heal myself, so that way I can come back and be a better parent, or we can be better
Absolutely.
for you.
Absolutely.
So, do you feel like you shouldn't be together
Sometimes.
sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Do you feel misunderstood by him?
A lot of the times, yes.
Well, I brought up before, you're 24.
Yes.
So you're 39, you're 24.
What? I mean, that's fine and all, but what? He's 39 and she's 24. Okay, that is a big age difference. That is a big age difference. I mean, hey, here's what it is. They gonna keep on cheating on each other. They gonna keep on cheating.
That's a 15-year age difference.
Absolutely.
So y'all been together for 5 years. So
Yes.
you were basically just 18 when y'all
Yes,
got
sir.
together.
She didn't ever told me how old she was. I knew she had just got out of jail.
So you thought,
Child. Saying I knew she just got out of jail is crazy.
that's your
So,
thought.
yes, and
Yeah.
then we start talking, and she let me think she was 21 for a few weeks, for real, for real. I didn't find out she was 19 until she was 19.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you had to be 19 because it was
I was
October.
18.
Okay.
I
Listen,
just-
I think the thing is that we came here for one main thing, which is the DNA outcome, to understand if this young child, this youthful child, is your child.
Yes.
sir.
Do you feel in your heart that this is your child?
I mean, we have a bond like he's my child, and I
But you
want
don't
him to be. Yeah, but it's just I was looking for certain features. Like he don't have my gap and different things
That
that I
doesn't
thought he
mean
would have.
anything. He looked just like your daughter.
Well, listen, it's time for the DNA outcome. Miss this envelope, we have the result of if this is your child or if this is not your child. This is a moment. How do you feel?
I'm nervous.
Okay. Because clarity is in this. It's time to reveal the truth. That's for you to answer.
Can you read it out loud, please? And thank you.
Calais is your biological son.
Oh.
You the pappy!
Okay. How do you feel now that you got vindicated?
How do I feel? I feel great.
You feel great.
I mean, there was nothing for me to be nervous about in the first place. I know who I slept with. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of person.
Got it.
Huh? You not that type of person. The whole show been about y'all sleeping with other people. Like, what is she thinking right now? Do she not remember everything that he said about her and she said about him, and neither one of them actually denied it? It's like, and then she turn around and say she not that type of person. Okay, all right.
Got it. Okay. How do you feel now that you know?
I mean, I feel better. A lot better, actually. Because, like, I feel like I could at least let that go and don't have to hold on to that. Like, so maybe we could let that section of stuff just die. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you use that word die, because this relationship has never been alive. It's never been healthy. This relationship has been dead from.
I just said that. I just said that, Karamo. I just said I should be a host. I should be a motherfucking host, honey. Yes, this shit been fucking dead from the jump. It was unhealthy from the jump. I said it don't matter if they split up right the hell now. Right now. They need to go their separate ways. They both cheaters.
Point from the beginning.
Yeah.
You never built a foundation. The foundation was broken from day one.
Correct.
From
Yeah.
day one.
Correct.
Where you got with someone who both of y'all sound like y'all should have probably found out, went out there and explored the world, especially you
Yeah.
being young. You got into something and now you starting to think that this is what a healthy relationship is.
Right.
But what I do want to say is you owe her a deep apology. Because for you and her to make the decision to try to have a child, you know the issues she's having with her body as a woman, and yet you still, when she comes to you with this information, disrespect her in that way.
Right.
When you have told me clearly that since day one you've been cheating. Day one, for you to project that on her in that moment is downright disrespectful and hurtful. And this, for it to be a young woman to have her first experience of having a child, to
Can I
be
have
with
a
someone
tissue?
she loves. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know. I can only imagine.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. That is her first experience as a young mother, trying with the man she loves. No matter what toxic behavior y'all had in that moment, she thought that this was something that was going to mend the relationship, was something that y'all had worked on, that y'all wanted to start a family, and you robbed her of that moment.
Yeah, definitely.
You robbed her. And then robbed her of a pregnancy that was probably going to be happy when you slept with whomever it was.
Yeah.
And I also hear that she had postpartum.
It was terrible.
What are you thinking about right now?
I don't know. A lot, actually. I don't know. I don't really express myself. I keep it bottled up all the time. So it sucks being who I am sometimes. So it's like terrible. Yeah. And postpartum, it's just like, I feel as if it ruins me more than what I already was. I feel as if I was in a dark place that I couldn't get out of by myself, mentally, emotionally, physically, all that. And I needed my partner. And my partner was nowhere to be found.
What do you got to say to her?
I'm sorry. It was a lot of stuff that we had going on. And if I could take it back, I would. But I'm sorry for what I said and how I acted.
I apologize as well for my actions, for me not being honest with you all the time, and me exploding on you and acting as if I don't care when I really do.
The fact that she could even be a big enough woman right now in this moment to apologize, which I truly, to tell you the honest truth, I would have told you not to. You didn't need to give that apology.
Right.
You did not.
Right.
And I don't know if you've been hearing that enough, and like I can tell when I start talking about your experience, I know what brought the emotions out is because you had somebody see you and validate what you've experienced.
Yeah.
She's younger, and she's retaliating because she's afraid to express to you, because when you have a partner who you can't be vulnerable with at a young age, you don't know how to make choices that are going to better yourself. You make things, you're doing things, so inadvertently you know you're hurting yourself. You know that, but you also acknowledge that right now you have some work to do on your self-esteem.
Yes, sir.
So that's what's happening right now. She's a young woman who's trying to figure out how to work on herself, and she doesn't know how because she has a partner who's not working on himself. You know that, right? At the end of the day, you have a choice to make for your son, for those other children that she's helping to take care of, is can you start to create a space and an environment where your woman can be vulnerable, where your woman can feel safe, and where your kids can see you model the proper behavior. Because this choice is going to start with you. I'm telling you that. This starts and ends with you. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I pray you can. And I'm sorry, I'm sure you thought like I was going to hear this and think like, oh, she's bad, she's bad, she's bad. This is a 24-year-old woman, and you are a 39, soon-to-be-year-old, 40-year-old man who knows better. We're the same age. We know better.
Do you know?
Oh wow. They should just split up. I think honestly they're gonna do that anyway by her being 24 years old. She's gonna find that love that actually loves her back sooner than later. But yeah. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. And I am